So this is what happens when you touch Fenty's eyeshadow or eyeliner after applying it. I ended up following up with this after to darken it up because the gray was too cool, and it's all over my face. The Anastasia Beverly Hills does not work. The brow, dip brow, look at that. 2 coats. I've pushed him up 5 million times. Ugh. Hey guys, so yes, it's late. I just finished, it's June 15th, getting my May Glam Bag X. May. June 15th. Yeah. And I'm missing 4 items because I checked. I'm missing the Christophe, what is it, scrubbing something serum for the scalp. I'm missing the IPSY train case that I ordered. I'm missing the other C.E.O. Riley, what is it, Sunday Riley C.E.O. Glow Vitamin C Turmeric Face Oil, and I'm missing the Studiomakeup Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And they don't have any because it's past 45 days, which is their fault. It's at the point, and I really wanted that Christophe Robins or whatever it is, the thing for the hair, because it's actually for oily scalp. So I'm really ticked off. So when I reached out to them, of course, they don't have it. I almost didn't want to record this, I'm sure you know, but here I am, and I've actually put some, actually only 3 of the products on, and I'll let you know what they are. Okay, so before I actually start, I have the Kosas tinted face oil on my face. I have it in the shade 02, and the first time I applied this, I actually had my CeraVe moisturizing cream on as my base, but today I didn't put anything on because when I did it on top of the CeraVe moisturizing cream, it was just a really oily, grotesque mess. Even now it still moves. If I touch my face, it's gonna move. So I'm like I scratched my face at one point because I was itching and it just went all over. You could see it, just like white spots everywhere. So I'm gonna try not to touch my face. That's one thing I don't like about it. I like that it is light. You do though feel the oil, which in a sense kind of makes it feel, it doesn't make it feel heavy, but you don't feel that breathing that you would feel with like other foundations. But anyway, we're not talking about foundation today. Anyhow, so my IPSY bag, I'm missing those 4 products, one of them that I really wanted. And what I have in the rest of my bag is the one thing that I definitely don't like. This is the Pink Diamond Cleansing Balm by Rodiel, and I don't like this at all. It's extremely difficult to get out of the tube. This one is not used. I have another one from before. Extremely difficult to get out of the tube, and it smells like 70s old lady rose. I don't like that. And I'm talking overwhelming. Does it cleanse your face? Yeah, okay, fine, but you end up just like, it's an overwhelming scent, and you're working out to get the stuff out. On my eyebrows, as you saw in the beginning, so I decided to go ahead and redo my eyes because I didn't like the way that certain products were working. So on the right side, I have the Anastasia Dipbrow. And what shade is this? I want to say that it's dark brown, deep brown, dark brown. So on this side, I have the Anastasia, and I have 2 coats of that. Took a lot of cleaning because this thing makes a mess. On the left side, I mean the right side, this side, I actually have what I tend to really find works. So here you go. This side right here is these 2, which is the Maybelline, is this Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline Brow Precise and the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. These seem to be the 2 that work. I mean, look at this, and I had to do a lot of cleanup here actually. This is gross, but I'm gonna show you. This is how much cleanup I had to do with the Anastasia on my one brow. And when I had it done in the beginning where you saw that, I just figured, you know what, screw this. So I took the whole thing off and I just started all over again. And also because I really did not like the way that this worked, which is the Fenty, it's their latest, fly pencil. And I have it in, I think, black bachelor pad, and that's one that I had on. And because I'm black, this crumbles. This is very, very similar in consistency to the Maybelline and more so the NYX, where when you put it on and it starts to set way too fast and you put more on, it just starts to crumble away. That's what this is like, and that really pissed me off. So I took it off and I just went in with brown from, I think, Maybelline. I'm not even sure who. So I'm not sure how I'm feeling these. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on playing with them and see, you know, what I think. But so far, and it was a little too cool toned for what I have on, because what I have on my eyelids is, I actually do like this. I gotta try the other colors. Is this right here, the Patrick Starr Visionary eyeshadow palette, one size. And I chose, I think it's Matcha, but before that I put on, because my eyelids were quite oily from the facial tint, or this facial oil, tinted facial oil. So I have Manila Sands as my base, and then I have, yes, Matcha on. So here's Manila right here, and then here is Matcha, and I love that color. I love an army green on my eyes. Now what I do want to try, and I'm probably going to do that later, probably not on camera, I want to do this all over the lid, which is what? Blue Mondu. And then I want to do the Matcha, like kind of in the inner corner, not really, so sort of like 3/4 blue and then a little bit of green. I want to see what that's going to look like. And then I do like some of the other colors. I just don't really care for the warm toned shades, so I don't care for this, this, or this. I don't really care for that. Don't really care for that. And I'm not sure about that one yet. But I do like the way that this palette is in terms of colors, and I like the way that it went on. I didn't necessarily like the way that it went on top of the Kosas tinted oil, but that's because you're not supposed to be putting it on top of something like that, of course, and that's more the tinted oil. It is a tinted oil, right? Tinted oil, tinted face oil, yes. So that I did not like. On my lips, I have, and I'm really upset with them right now because they are supporting the whole thing going on in Palestine, which I'm not happy about in terms of Israel. They're supporting Israel. And not, I shouldn't say Israel. They're supporting the Zionists, because that's the truth. So this is the MAC Love Me lipstick, and this is in the shade Bated Breath. And it is a, it's not as deep as I thought it was, or maybe it's just not, yeah, it's not as deep as I thought it was. It kind of looks like it would be darker, but it's not. And I'm, of course, more of the vampy type of gal, so I really should have just switched out and tried one of these, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks in nude. Let me actually turn this light up a hair. Okay, there we go. Just so that I can see what these are. And actually, I don't even know if I can. Sand, On Mute, Peachy, ew, Beaming, and Summer Vibes. And those are the colors that are in here. I think the one that I'm really gonna like, see this one right here? I think it's gonna be that one. I don't think I'm gonna like that one. And that's probably gonna be too light, but I can probably do something with this and this, and I can probably use this to, you know, mute down some of my darker shades, but I probably won't like this either, and I'm not sure about that. So I'll try these and I'll let you guys know what I think. And then I have the 111 Skin, which, meh, Harley Street London, Y Theorem Day Cream, NACY Y Squared, or NAC Y Squared, whatever. It's some sort of moisturizer. And then I don't like I tried their mask and their eye patches and I didn't like them. And then 111 Skin Rose Gold Radiance Booster, Illuminating or Rose. This is probably loaded with mica, which is why it gives you that glow. I don't really care for mica on my skin either. So there's that. I have this, which is Air Texturizer infused with quartz and mica, which I don't need more shine because I already have shine as it is. I sprayed this in my hair. It's some sort of a texturizer, but it didn't really do anything. So I don't know if it's just gonna make my hair oily, but it like went up a little bit and then now it's, you know, back to normal. So I'm not sure. And then I've got this, which I still have to play with. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen in dark brown. And again, I have to try this out. And I was concerned about trying this right now because I wanted to just see how the eyeshadow palette from Patrick Starr was on its own. But I'm going to try this next time or another time. This is Stuck on You, and it is an eye primer. And it looks like the famed, and I don't know if it is, it looks like the famed MAC Cosmetics primer, and also, oh wait, do I have to like, hold on, there's packaging. Okay, so it looks like it would be similar to either MAC or NARS. Wow, that's really light. So I'm gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it's as good, and I'll let you guys know. And that's what's in this bag. Again, I'm missing those 4 items, 2 of which I really wanted. I wanted the Christophe Robin and the train case. I didn't really care about the C.E.O. Riley because, or the C.E.O. Glow, because I already have one and I don't like it. But I was gonna give it to one of my friends. And then the Hyaluronic Serum from Studiomakeup, even though I really don't care for hyaluronic because I already have some. So I have this one from Cosmetic Skincare, and this is my 2nd bottle of this, and I actually stopped using it last year when I started using tretinoin. It actually expired April 2021, which bullshit. I mean, I'm sure some things do that, but I don't know about that. And then I also have this Squalene from Timeless. This I only use on my body now, but the hyaluronic acid serum I stopped using because I started noticing in the 2nd bottle, this bottle, that my skin was getting drier. So I'd put it on, it would feel great, but then I noticed that as it kept happening every day, my skin felt drier and drier and drier. And so it wasn't until a couple of months back that a couple of germs started saying that yes, that's what it will eventually do, that I went, oh my god, thank god I stopped using it. So now I don't really use it at all. But I ended up getting that one just because I wanted to see what's the big deal. Why is it supposed to be so special compared to like all the others? But maybe there's a reason why I didn't get it. Who knows? Anyway, I do like the Patrick Starr eyeshadow palette. Definitely going to be using this a lot. And then the lipstick is pretty. It's not my shade, obviously, because I like darker colors. But I am curious about at least this one right here in the Anastasia. I'll keep playing with the hair stuff. I'm going to try out that brow pen from Anastasia. I'm not impressed with her dip brow. But then again, you know, it's funny because a lot of her brow stuff, I've got something from, I think I threw it away. I had one that was like in silver packaging from way forever ago. I don't even know where it is. Yeah, I think I threw it away. And that didn't work. And then I have, let me see. Okay, well this isn't it, but I had something like this from her, which was like a brow pen, but I ended up getting this one because it was cheaper. This was like a while ago. And they just, her stuff doesn't seem to work for brows. I mean, come on, man, look at that. It's just, not only that, the undertone is really olivey, and I don't really need olivey on my skin. So yeah, I think I'll be sticking for now. I'm looking at my eyebrows. I think for now I'll be sticking with my Maybelline and my CoverGirl, which I never thought that I would say because I just started trying drugstore products in the last year, 2 years, since 1980s, 1990s. Because back then I ended up going into like the whole Cargo and all kinds of brands back then, and I didn't care for, you know, after that you're just like, oh my god, drugstore, what? No way. And it's sad to say that the combination of Maybelline and CoverGirl do better than this. I mean, and this is what, like 40 bucks? I don't know, 28, 40 bucks? I have no idea. I don't look these things up. I just know that her brand name is not worth it. So, and yeah, if you want something, you know, in terms of the Fenty that's going to be similar to this in formulation and texture, all you got to do is get NYX and or Maybelline Tattoo Studio, and there you are. And you have many more colors. I don't know. I actually like the grays in this. Let me show you real quick. Now, actually, you know what? I might as well swatch it. Now, I didn't like the way that her pen works at all because you can turn it upward and then it won't come back down. So here we have hers. Oh shit. Oh, wrong one. Hang on, let me get the right one. Okay, so again, this is Bachelor Pad. And here's what I don't like. You can't turn this down. It won't go. And it clicks upward. I'm not going to do it because you can't get it back down. So I don't like that. That shouldn't be that way. Now, you know, I have way too much and it's hitting the cap, but thankfully not too much because it is flattened. I don't know if you can see that. It's gone flat. But anyway, here's that one, which is, I think, oh, I said it already, Bachelor Pad. I want to be careful putting it in because I don't want to smash it. And then here from Maybelline Tattoo Studio, I want to say that this is just called Charcoal Carbon Intense. Yeah, Charcoal Carbon Intense. So again, here is the Fenty. Here is, I much prefer the bottom one. That's more me. This is really, the top one is really, really cool toned. The Maybelline is very neutral. So yeah, that's just kind of my thing. I know that you can't really tell with this lighting, which is why I like doing my videos during the day, but unfortunately things happened and I couldn't. So anyhow, that's what I have for my IPSY items. I'm like literally fuming. I know you can't see it, but I am fuming about the items that I'm missing. It's just not fucking right. And they reimbursed me like $12 for the hyaluronic acid serum and I think $7 for the fucking Christophe. And that's just like, I know that we're getting it at a discount, but it's not right because you have your hopes up for it. They take fucking 45 days to send it to, you know, to get it to you. What the fuck, you know? And then you got to now go ahead and pay whatever the actual cost is, which unfortunately isn't worth it. So that really just pissed me off. And what pissed me off, I think, the most is the fact that they shipped it May 25th, but it sat around not going anywhere. Pitney Bowes did not get anything. It just said that there was a tracking, whatever, you know, created, a packing slip or whatever. And I emailed them and I'm like, guys, why isn't this moving? Usually they move within 4 days. What is going on? And I had reached out before and nothing. Finally, I'm like, can you fucking check and see if it left? So they check on June 7th and then, oh, suddenly it appears in Pitney Bowes in June 9th. And it's been inducted into Pitney Bowes June 9th. So all this time it had been sitting in their fucking warehouse or whatever. So I'm pissed because this is all on them. And for them to only reimburse me freaking $19 for that, you know what I mean? No, it's just, it's not right. It's just not fucking cool. And then they go on and they send me a complimentary item and give me a $3 gift towards a mini. I'm sorry, but that's insulting. That is really, really insulting. I know that you guys think, oh my God, she's just being so dramatic and so ridiculous. No, this is business. You don't do this shit. Any other brand that does this, yes, I know we're getting this at a discount. That's not the point. The point is any other brand that does this, they replace the item, they expedite the shipping to you, they get it to you right away. And if not, they really do compensate you. Not like this bullshit, oh, here's $3. Here's a $600 credit to our crappy little shop that you can't really get anything in and that you don't really care for because the majority is skincare. So yeah, I'm pissed. And I'm also pissed at the fact that it took 45 days to get to me. That isn't right. They've got a 15-day contract with DHL and Pitney Bowes that they don't care to change. YesStyle in Japan, or Hong Kong, has a 5-day shipping contract with DHL from Hong Kong. I get my packages from Hong Kong in 5 days. Anyhow, I know that a lot of you are very happy with it. I know that there's a lot of you that are not happy with it. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and let me know how many things you miss in your orders, because I'm just really pissed off because I wanted that fucking Christophe Robin. That was the first oily product that they had, or oily hair product that they had. Everything is usually for dry haired girls and not anyone that, you know, has oily hair. So yes, I'm pissed. Anyhow, before I keep ranting, I'll see you guys later, and bye!